Yo. What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Errol Spence just came out and did an interview with the Athletic Box, and he was like, man, I definitely should get the biggest share. I'm not going to say what Bob Arum said recently, but proof is in the pudding. Who's the bigger draw? He's a great fighter, but I feel like 60-40, that's the right price. So Errol Spence laying it down and he's saying 60-40 it should be for a super fight for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Do y'all agree? And we got to figure out who the real big fish is. Is Errol the big fish like he been saying? Or can Crawford take a claim at that big fish statement? We'll break it down and get into all that. You guys smash that thumbs up button on your way in. On your way out, it don't matter, man. And yo, Mike, drop that beat on them. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you got to give people their flowers while they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. Yo, what up, baby? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports, man. Real quick, we got a program announcement. I will be doing the live look in at the NBA draft tonight. I think the NBA draft tonight starts at, let me see what time the NBA draft. I believe it starts at 7:30. Let me see. NBA draft 2020. It comes on tonight at ESPN. Let me see. At 8 p.m. on ESPN. Okay. So catch me at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Maybe catch me on the NBA draft pre-show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a live pick-by-pick analysis on that. Also, I will be coming right back for a Deontay Wilder show. Catch me for the Deontay Wilder show about 5:30. 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on what Deontay Wilder had to say about Dillian White and what Dillian White had to say about Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? And who Deontay sees as his opponents upcoming. But let's go ahead and get into this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Big fish. Who the real big fish? So Errol Spence is taking the opportunity, and I don't say he's taking the opportunity, but he was asked a question about the potential fight with Terence Crawford. He says, I definitely should get the biggest share. So first thing he had to say wasn't the fight should be made, wasn't, you know what I'm saying, I want to fight Terence Crawford. His first statement was about getting the bigger share, getting the most money. I'm not going to say what Bob Arum said recently, but proof is in the pudding. Who's the bigger draw? He's a great fighter, but I feel like 60-40, that's the right price. Then he also came out and said this about Kell Brook. I feel like Terence did what he was supposed to do. I didn't see it as Brook 3 years ago. I feel like Brook just needs to retire. Man, of course you'll feel like Brook needs to retire. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to beat Brook to beat Brook better than you beat him, right? I mean, Boy, guys get 3 losses and guys should retire. What about the guy you fighting and Danny Garcia? How many losses he got? So when you beat Danny this coming up fight, he should retire too. Danny and Kell Brooker got the same number of losses. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not getting it, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go out to Twitter and see what the people on Twitter had to say about Errol Spence comments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not really happy about what Errol Spence saying out here. You know what I'm saying? They see it as a tactic. You know what I'm saying? So let's go out to Twitter. All right, we see the Errol Spence quote, and let's go. You just scroll under the quote. Josh Verls says Errol Spence against Terence Crawford is clearly a 50-50 fight. Either of the fighters involved who deem it to be different than that are doing nothing other than pricing themselves out of the contest being made, resulting in yet another fight fans want that doesn't happen. So is anybody out there that agrees with Josh? Is this a 50-50 fight? Or does Earl have a leg to stand on? Should it be 60-40? Or should it be 50-50? Is Earl pricing himself out? Does this 60-40 stance make Earl look like he don't necessarily want this fight? Huh? It's 50-50, all right. Keem says 50-50. Rabisky said 50-50. Maul says 50-50. I agree with y'all, man. 50-45 at least. Okay. I give you that, Maul. Yeah, that's what Bob Aaron proposed $X, but Errol Spence team wasn't really interested in that. Salute, Black Star Sports TV. Boxing Syndicate, what's good? So, all right, so let's go to another comment. Why don't fighters ever go 40-40 and the 20 goes to the winner? Wouldn't that solve much of the other side of the street drama when it's a coin toss as to who the A side is? Also, ties are turning. Okay. All right. That's good. All right. Will a boy slipping move says, brilliant. Take the 40, Terence Crawford, and start this man. Thank you, please. All right. Bad says, really don't understand this. I can understand if Canelo asks for it as he sells out everything and earns ridiculous amounts each fight. But Crawford versus Spence has to be split 50-50. So, man, y'all see the people out there, man, the fans are saying this got to be 50-50. 60-40, I mean, you trying to price yourself out. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that this should be 60-40 in Errol Spence's favor. Let me see. Crawford is the biggest TV boxer of the past 3 years. Errol Spence Jr. does decent pay-per-view numbers. Why is he acting like he's some megastar? The fight will be the biggest fight of each of their careers and probably the most important. Man, y'all, look, I'm not making this up. These are all fans. This ain't me. These are all fans saying they need to be 50-50. Earl is out here outpricing himself. He out here thinking too much of that big fish shit. Too much of that big fish shit, man. At the end of the day, I think the fans are right. It's a 50-50 fight. If we really want this fight to happen, it should be 50-50. It's the biggest fight of both fighters' career. The biggest fight of both fighters' career. Let's go out to some more people, man. I want to see, can we find somebody that's even agreeing with Errol Spence? Jambo Brown says, this is the reason that the fight hasn't happened thus far. Even when Bud was more known, Earl would have accepted anything other than the lion's share. His side of the street refused to work with Bud's and worked to increase Spence's value. We want this next. People are not happy with this, man. People are, man, Kevin, let's go to Kevin. Have none of these boxers realized in this pandemic that to become a star, you need to start letting the best fight the best, become a mega star? Look at Canelo, who I don't support a lot of the time, but he will fight anyone anywhere. Fury took the Wilder fight, now he's a star, etc. I don't think that. Look, I don't agree with everything he said. I don't agree with everything he said, but I agree with some of it. Danny Wright says, I think the fight is a 55-45 in Spence's favor, and Crawford being the new signee kid on the block would probably understand Spence does deserve the slight bigger purse, especially coming in with 2 belts versus Bud 1, and Spence has done pay-per-view 4 times and gets more views. I mean, all right, good point. Good point. Base Kid says, Spence may have done better pay-per-views, but Crawford has had more eyes on him in most of his matches than Crawford and has made more money. He also has a higher base guarantee. It's 50-50 because of the belts. If anything, I would agree with Bud's sister. 40-40, winner takes 20. So how do y'all feel about the 40-40 thing, man? How y'all feeling about the 40-40 thing, man? Should these guys agree to 40-40? Should these guys agree to 40-40 and the winner take the remaining 20%? Should that be a scenario that both guys look at and say, you know what, 40-40 and the winner take the extra 20? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, man. I don't know, because that leaves a lot to be asked. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 45-45 and exactly. Oh no, Ma with the what happens in a draw? That's true. That's true. That's true. First BX right along with him. That would never happen because of boxing judges. I agree, man. I agree. It was just a thought. You know what I'm saying? A thought. It was just a thought. Let's go back out to A. He said exactly why the big fights rarely happen. This will smash the pay-per-view numbers in any case, so they need to just get on with it. Just like AJ is commercially a bigger draw than Fury, the latter holds the WBC in his lineal, so it's whichever way you argue it. 50-50 is fair. PC Jacob. Hey, shout out to my guy, PC Jacob. I see you, boy. Look at PC Jacob, y'all. There you go. Let me make sure we get him. It's got to be proper respect. You know what I'm saying? He says it's simple. 50-50 first fight, 60-40 second fight. Simple. Hey, PC Grady, I agree. Who else we got? On God Cartel said he's pricing himself out. Just make the fight. It's clearly 50-50. He says, LOL, highly 50-50. Eric got 2 belts and sell more. All right. Aram is perfectly taking Bud's value because he knows he won't resign and is trying to fuck up the fight. The whole situation is boxing at its worst. It's a 50-50 fight. Behave yourself, Errol Spence Jr. I think Terence Crawford wins. Great fight nonetheless. One of the best in boxing to make. All right. Let me see. And this is why it won't get made. Egos, etc. There's plenty of money for both just to make it 50-50 and get the fight done. Do you want to look back and think I could have made the fight and if it was 50-50, but I didn't happen because I needed an extra coin? Hey, man, a lot of people are out here agreeing with y'all, man. A lot of folks out here agreeing with y'all that it needs to be a 50-50 fight. And it can be 40-40 and the winner get the a remaining 20 because it's like this. If it's a draw, who's going to get the remaining 20? If it's a draw, who's going to get that remaining 20? We don't know. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it can't be done like that. And I get that. I get that. But I think we should have it as a 50-50 fight. I think that's where it needs to be. That's the best that it can be. And if it's 50-50, if it's 50-50, if it's 50-50, man, then the second fight has to be 60-40. Who the fuck is calling me right now? Don't know. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, it's Courtney.
Your number did not pop up at all. I don't know what's going on. Let me call you back right quick. I'm in the middle of a show.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, man. Damn, I lost train of thought, man. Hey, man. Hey, what can I say? Sarcasm. Yeah, hey, it is what it is, baby. Y'all know what I get. Y'all know how I get down, man. I may be in a wheelchair, but nigga, I'll roll up on your bitch, nigga, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where she at? Hey, I'm a fool, man. I swear I'm a fool, man. But look, the fight needs to be 50-50, man. I really don't I don't envision it being anything different. We need to get this fight going. All this big fish talk, all this he on that side of the street talk, cool. Earl, if you the real big fish, go out there and prove it, my brother. You ain't got to come out in the media and say, I definitely, that's his first statement. I definitely should get the biggest share. Definitely should get, man. So what if Bud goes out there and fights Pacquiao? What Bud goes out there and defeats Pacquiao? Do you still think you deserves a bigger share? Come on, man. It needs to be 50-50. I'm not going to say what Bob Arum said recently, but proof is in the pudding who the bigger draw is. He's a great fighter, but I feel like 60-40, that's the right price. Bob Arum never said that Terence Crawford wasn't a draw. Let's get this right. Let's get this shit right. Bob Arum never said Crawford wasn't a draw. Never said that. Bob Arum is saying he is losing money on Terence Crawford. Why is Bob losing money? Because of that minimum guarantee that Crawford holds above his fucking head. That minimum guarantee that Crawford said, I'm not taking no pay cut. I'm not taking no fucking pay cut. That's why Bob losing money, because he has a obligation to pay Crawford what's in the contract. If he didn't have that obligation, maybe he would be losing money. Well, maybe he wouldn't be losing money. So with that being said, it's not like Bob is saying that he's not a draw or things like that. Bob is saying shit. The man got a minimum guarantee in his contract. I've been overpaying for Amir Khan. I done overpaid Bud for fucking Kavalaskis, Benavidez. I done paid him. Done give views on damn on ESPN. But at this point in time, I can't do it. Man, dead man, boxing, man, you sound like a fanboy. You don't want to fight. 60-40 for Errol first fight, man. Why? Why did Errol deserve 60-40, man? Y'all ain't kidding me. Hey, Anthony Joshua, who is a far bigger star than Errol Spence. Let's be real. Anthony Joshua is a far bigger star than Errol Spence. Anthony Joshua was willing to give Deontay Wilder 50%. Remember, Eddie Hearn came out and said, "Yeah, man, it's probably about time that we get Wilder 50%." Anthony Joshua has in writing he's gonna give Tyson Fury 50%. How many belts Fury got? One. How many belts did Deontay Wilder have? One. And they still was getting 50%. You same guys who was screaming, "No, Wilder, don't take the zone money. You deserve 50%. You deserve 50%." Now you guys are giving Terence Crawford different advice than what you gave Deontay Wilder? Not me. One thing about Mike, I'm consistent, baby. I've been said long ago that Wilder and AJ should be a 50-50 fight. Long ago. Long ago. Niggas laughed at me. Now what? They came around. You know what I'm saying? They came around. I was the one long ago that said Errol Spence and goddamn me Terence Crawford should be a 50-50 fight. What they do, man? They laughed at me again. Now look at me. Now look at your boy. Yeah. Call me goddamn me Nostradamus. Fury got 50-50, and I expect Terence Crawford to give 50-50 too. I don't give a damn what Errol said about that big fish stuff. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean absolutely nothing. There's only one super fight out there to be made. Well, two maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's two of them. Mandatory. Oh, boy, Chevy Chase, you telling me, man, you don't know boxing, man. He said the reason Shell Porter got 50% because he was mandatory. That ain't how the mandatory percentages, you know what I'm saying, work, big dog. But nice try. There we go. There, man. Now you coming around, boy. Now you coming around. Yeah. That's how it should be. That's how all big fights should be. If it's a true big fight that the public is demanding on, the only other way that it can be if you Floyd Mayweather and you just an anomaly. You're a fucking anomaly, or you're Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Even still, Canelo, I don't know. If AJ is willing to give 50%, why wouldn't Canelo in a big super fight? Canelo gave Gennady 45%. Gennady held out for 45%. So 55-45. Are we saying that Errol Spence is a bigger star than Canelo? He wants 60%. Come on, man. Well, we gotta see this fight, man. Y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. It don't matter, man. All I'm saying is this, and then we gonna end the show and get ready for the Wilder show. Anybody want to come on and give me your thoughts about this topic? You guys are welcome to come on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I just see it as this. You have to respect fighters, man. You gotta respect fighters, man. Errol Spence is not clearly a bigger star than Terence Crawford. He's not. You can look at the pay-per-views and say, "Oh, Mikey done better new numbers on pay-per-view." He fought Mikey Garcia, a Mexican who people wanted to believe in, who people wanted to see dare to be great. He did 300-some thousand. Okay, cool. Sean Porter, another solid opponent, but he won Mexican. So he didn't do the same 300,000 that he did with Sean Porter. He did about 250, somewhere around in there. Now he got Danny Garcia. And I don't know, off a car wreck, and the whole COVID-19 shit going around, I don't know if those numbers going to be like Mikey Garcia numbers or not. I have to see. Because you guys got to think, man, you guys got to think, bro. It is the holiday season, right? Thanksgiving had just passed. Thanksgiving had just passed. People are gonna be traveling in and out of town, going to see family, so they spending money on gas, on food, on travel expenses. And then you got Christmas 3 weeks after the fight. So you asking people to pay $75 between Christmas and Thanksgiving during a pandemic, where a lot of the country is unemployed. A lot of people are going through hardships right now. But we asking these people to pay, and that's why I don't think the numbers for Errol Spence and Danny are going to be better than Sean. I think they're going to be kind of low. I mean, I see 225, 250. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? All those scenarios that I brought up, I could be wrong. Hold on, man. Let me show you. Thought the pay-per-view was $49. Let me look. Let me see. Spence versus Garcia. Danny Garcia. Pay-per-view price. Let me see. Let me see, man. I don't even see a price for this shit. Let me see Danny Garcia and Errol Spence pay-per-view price. Let me see, man. I don't even see it. You got 17 days and 4 hours. Watch the fight on pay-per-view. Let me see. Watch on Fox pay-per-view. Let me see. Let me go to that link right quick. Let me get on Fox pay-per-view. Bam. Let me see how much it costs. Buy now. Damn, man. Let me see. I gotta make an account. I gotta make an account, man. All right, sign in with Facebook. I signed with Facebook. Fuck it. To tell you I'm Avon, yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to see how much it is. Dead Man Boxing, what's going on, brother? Let me bring you on right quick, man. What's going on?
What up, fam? Can you hear me pretty decent?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear, man. I'm trying to see how much this Errol Spence pay-per-view is, you know what I'm saying? Dude said it's $49. If it's $49, nigga, that's a steal. That's a steal. No, sir. No, sir. You see it? $74.99. $74.99. There you go. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, if you want to buy it right now, will cost you $74.99 during Thanksgiving and during Christmas time. With a pandemic and half the country is unemployed. But anyway, Dead Man, talk to you. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm a Bud fan, and I'm also a Earl Spence fan, but I'm more of a Bud fan because I've just been following him a lot longer than Earl, and I appreciate the sweet science, and I just fell in love with the style that Bud has. Now, Earl is trying to make big money fights. So pretty much everything Earl want to touch is going to be pay-per-view. So he's going to have to put his hands on some quality opponents. And Bud is the number one guy if you're not going to consider a Manny Pacquiao fight. But Bud is the most dangerous opponent for Earl also. I actually have that fight. I actually think Bud will win that fight. So that's why when I first put up 60-40, if I was Bud, you know what? I would take that fight. I would take it 60-40, but I want 60-40 if I win. Straight up. But that's
I can see the point of Earl getting maybe 55, 45 or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he does have 2 belts. But if Terence Crawford, and let's say Bob Arum comes through and he comes through for Bud and gets Bud that Manny Pacquiao fight. If Terence Crawford has 2 belts, is there any way that you can see it other than being 50-50?
No, it can't be anything less than 50-50. It's not even to discuss. We're not even talking about it. 50-50 going in the gate now. If y'all want to play with the numbers on the rematch, we can play with the numbers on the rematch. But still, it's 50-50 even.
What about if Earl gets the Manny Pacquiao fight?
I think the lowest Crawford can go is 60-40, brother. That's the lowest. It is no conversation after that.
I agree with that. Well, then, man, Boxing Man, I thank you for your insight. I agree with you, man. I think, even though I think, you know what I'm saying, Terence Crawford is a better fighter, but you got to see it play out in the ring, and that's what we. I gotta agree with everybody on Twitter too. Like, bro, if you coming out and saying 60-40, like that's the standards. Like, you ain't willing to budge, then maybe you don't really want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. Earl might not want that fight. I mean, I'm not gonna say he gonna duck him, but I mean, when you start talking about the other side of the street stuff, and whenever they had that little run in at the fight, to me, Crawford won that first run in. To me, you know. But you're talking about a Crawford fan. But when Crawford, you know, called him out on him being a little pudgy around the waist, and you started messing with him, look, Crawford got in his face. Don't talk to my boy. Talk to me. Talk to me. And look, to me, Bud won that face off. That's just a personal opinion.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I enjoyed that face off, bro. If they could just build on that shit, bro, like, man, this fight could be huge, bro. You don't know how, man, I'm telling you, man, like the hip hop community, and I hate the word urban, you know what I'm saying, but the urban community and shit, I think they will get behind this fight, bro. Like, it's a lot of dudes out there that know who Errol Spence is with his friendship with Yellow Beezy. And we seen Terence Crawford with Rick Ross and Boosie and all them niggas, man. This would be a very influential fight for the hood. On God again.
All right, Mike. Look, talking to your mic because it was kind of choppy, but I kind of understood.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, man, anything you want to say, man, before we get on down?
That's it, family. Y'all be easy, Mike.
Yeah, man, boxing, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for always supporting the channel. All right, man. We're gonna get on down to another show. I'm coming up with the Wilder show. Wilder and Dillian White go back and forth. Well, not really back and forth. Wilder came out with some names that he want. He said Dillian White is obsessed with him. And Dillian White came back out and said some things about Wilder. So we'll get into all that. And yeah, man, smash that thumbs up button. See y'all in about 20-30 minutes. Yes, sir. Yo, Mike, drop that beat on, man. Y'all know how to get down. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the